Hey, Sandy.
What's up, Carlos?
What are we doing?
Recording season 3 of Off Your Flosser podcast.
Already? What do we want the people to do?
Find us. YouTube, Apple Podcast, we're everywhere. Like, follow, subscribe.
And go floss yourselves.
And go floss yourselves.
New iPhone.
Oh, look at you, fancy. New house, new phone.
Well, you know, got to get a new phone if you get a new house.
Oh, is that how it works?
I think that's how it works.
No, how do I want to say? I like a deal. I'm not willing to go through the same hoops that you do because I'm just it's just laziness. It's not. There's a light desire to save a buck, but there's a very strong desire to sit around
impulsive
and do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like what's gonna pull harder, Venus or Mercury? Venus got you beat every time, dude. The lazy world of Venus, you know. I think that's accurate.
Women are from Venus, so you should probably flip flop those. So.
Well, if it's a feminine planet, I'm more attracted to that anyway. You know, I don't know what's going on in Mercury, but it ain't as cool as Venus. I can tell you that much. You know.
Probably not.
All right, I think we're losing track of the moral of the story.
The mission tonight. Yeah. The mission. So it's episode 111, which is triple ones. It's got to make it special with a coffee face-off.
Is that just real quick? Is that a prime number? I think it might be
111.
Yeah, or is it divisible by like 57 or something?
I think it's prime.
Boom.
My brain says prime, so okay. Happy prime number.
Happy prime
episode.
Day. I feel like I'm bragging. I feel like this episode's all about me today. But thank you.
So far.
You brought this to my attention. Me and a bunch of our buddies, male hygienists, are on the cover of the
I know.
RDH
That's
magazine.
That's on my topics for tonight. But first, I have the coffee face-off because it's getting cold.
Well, let's do it. Let's do the coffee thing.
Okay, I sent you pictures, and they better be on the next video.
Okay, all right. I didn't check them.
Never send you pictures again, ever. And I sent you a dead guy tapping his fingers like, "Hello."
Oh, okay. I didn't see that either. Yeah, I was panicking.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome. Okay,
everybody, I was running behind a few minutes and
I bust his chops for that. Yeah, okay, so what we have here is John helped me.
Okay.
So I brewed, but then I put them in cups, and I told John he needed to label the cups. So they are labeled, and I don't know which is which. They look very similar.
You could have gone just with green and orange.
Yeah, but I couldn't put them in there. He decided to label them because how would I know what's what? He's not going to come down here and tell me.
Right.
He's camera shy.
We got to get him on here one of these days. At least just a cameo.
He will never. He will never.
Really?
He will never. So, smell-wise, this one smells better. It smells just a tad sweeter. So, I've got Folgers French vanilla, and then I've got Best Choice French vanilla.
And you don't know which is which?
No. Not until I do the big reveal.
Okay.
So should I try orange or green first?
Let's go with orange. That's calling me.
Smooth. Yet satisfying.
She's got 2 coffee cups. The liner of one is orange, and the other one's kind of like a mint green. So that's why I said the orange one.
Okay.
Okay, now
so that one.
Do you have some water or something to cleanse your palate?
No, I forgot that.
Here. Okay, yeah, anything's got to be better than licking your fingers while you're crawling around a basement.
Yeah, that was
probably not the best.
Temporary lapse of judgment. I have a little cold, so maybe I should put this on. I don't smell this one as much.
That was a hearty breath.
This one's way stronger.
Now, did you use teaspoon for teaspoon, same amount of water, same everything?
I was very, very scientific
Meticulous?
with it.
Okay, all right.
2 level scoops of coffee, and I filled the French press to the same amount. I brewed for the same amount of time. I added the same amount of coconut milk, same amount of coconut oil, and same amount of stevia drops.
So for all intents and purposes, it should be identical, except for the quality of the coffee.
Exactly.
All right, that's your second sip.
So,
what do you say? What are you thinking?
So here's the thing. This one I feel like is stronger, but
smoother?
No, it's not smoother. It's stronger, not smoother, and the taste is not as like sweet and good.
Is there an aftertaste?
Damn it.
Did it bite your lip? What happened there? I saw you jump back.
It got on my... Look at that. It's got on my shirt.
It's not too bad.
Okay, so... I don't like this one. I like the orange. I just wish this was a little stronger.
Okay. That's easily fixable.
Yeah. I would just add more, right? I think this one is Folgers just because it's smoother and better flavor. And this one I kind of want to pour down the toilet.
Let's see what that is. What's the one you don't like?
So here's what I was going to do though. So I don't make a mess. Okay, so orange was my pick.
Okay.
And now what I'm going to do is make a medium amount of slightly good coffee.
Okay, she poured both of them into a cup.
Let's see how this tastes. Maybe I'll just do a scoop of this, a scoop of that.
That's...
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I picked green, right? Oh, wait. No, I picked orange.
You sure?
As the better flavor?
Best choice.
I think. Hold on. Yeah. And there's lots of grounds in the bottom of this one. Oh, there's some in this one, too.
Huh.
Orange is Folgers. Yeah. I picked orange, right?
Luckily, we're recording all this, so... Okay.
So...
Cheers.
I do have... cheers. I do... Whoa, hey.
Hey, let me get a sip of that. All right, thanks.
I love how you don't like The Office, so you covered it up in black.
Yeah, kind of sucks.
Can I have it back?
Yeah, here. You can take it back.
Thanks, buddy.
Wow, it's amazing how it changes color when you go through the time warp like that.
It's like those Matchbox cars that you put under cold water. Anyway, so my next... before we get back into the phone and the... we have to get back to the magazine cover. Since I have a cold, I think I should probably do this taste test again. But I wanted to ask you this question. If we didn't have taste buds, no taste buds whatsoever, like you couldn't taste anything, do you think anybody would be overweight?
I know I wouldn't.
Because, yeah, I agree. Because I think that...
I'd be like 100 pounds. You know what I mean? I just eat whenever I felt like it.
I feel like we overeat because it tastes good.
Huh.
Is that like the only reason you think?
No, sometimes I'm just bored out of my mind and I just want to stick something in my face.
But if you didn't have taste buds and you were bored out of your mind, would you go eat or would you like go jog somewhere or something?
Yeah, take a nap, whatever. Yeah, I get it.
What do you think?
Well, it's interesting you say that, and I don't know if this is where this is going, but there's something called super taster, which sounds made up.
Like me and my cafe genist skills.
Yes.
That I
Not
can't
today
remember
so much.
anything. Yes.
Not today so much, but yeah, most of the time. So some things just taste sweeter to some people. Some things just taste richer to some people. So I think that's a real condition. Like there's some people that, remember a litmus test? Remember that in high school?
Yeah.
Well, there's a paper test that they do for overweight people. And I don't know what it is that they're tasting, what they're testing for. But it's a taste test. Okay?
Yeah.
And if you can taste whatever this chemical is on that, then that means you're some sort of... That's my superpower, is tasting delicious shit. So I guess that's...
Ooh.
So that's what is also your greatest weakness. Is because I can be distracted from fighting crime with a nice chocolate mousse cake.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Dude.
Do
you think you're a super taster?
Probably not. Like, maybe I could be, but I eat way too fast. Like, I seriously need to, like, slow down and actually taste food. Because there are days, especially, like, at work or whatever, if I'm busy doing something, I'm like, rah, 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 and my food's gone.
And it's in and gone.
Yeah. And then I was like, wait, what did that taste like?
Huh.
What about you?
I eat fast, especially like the hungrier I am. You'll just... What happened to Carlos? I'm like, no, he's sitting right there. He's just stuffing his face.
He's a little busy right now.
Yeah. I found the super tasting science. Now, this may all be BS, but here it is. Super tasters often report that foods like broccoli, cabbage, spinach, grapefruit, and coffee taste very bitter. Huh. The flavors of foods are much stronger than average taste. I remember thinking, now since we've gone through the ghost pepper challenge, our taste buds have become somewhat tempered through fire. Really, that's how you harden things, right? That's what turns the iron to steel. There's fire and hammering. Anyway, I was just saying that the hot peppers have tempered my sensitivity to taste somewhat. But I remember when I was a kid, grapefruits were incredibly bitter.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And beer, I remember the first couple times I was like, jeez, this is just horrible, And coffee, like just naked coffee was just like, it was undoable. Maybe I'm not as sensitive as I used to be, but I remember thinking that the foods tasted better back when I was younger.
I bet you lose some of the sensitivity of your taste buds. Taste buds over time.
Does everything fall apart when you get? Does anything get better the older you get?
I mean, they say stupid stuff like you age like a fine wine, but they're full of crap.
Yeah. Yeah,
I haven't found anything.
Horseshit.
I haven't found anything that got better as I age, except my sense of humor.
Yeah.
And lack of caring what other people think. Maybe those two things.
I think what improves is personal growth.
Absolutely.
Because skills and abilities and senses degrade like I'm about to drop in about 21 days.
Yeah.
That's how fast my eyes are going.
My back hurts now. I get headaches.
I'll be straight up Coke bottling it, dude, in another 10 years.
You? Look at me. I got glasses already.
Sucks.
This is my second magnification.
I don't know what that means.
Like, these aren't like a prescription. They're like plus 1.5 or something.
Is that what you're rocking there? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I that's what I got is 1.5s. And somehow we accidentally ordered a 1.75.
Do you like it?
Oh, I felt like I was 22. It was amazing.
Degenerative immaculation be damned. Or whatever that's called. Macular
degeneration.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's horrible. All right, so what were we talking about?
Well, we need to address the elephant in the room.
Yeah. Which is
Your face on the cover of a magazine. But
that slipped through editing somehow.
Do we dare say what magazine?
No, well, I think everybody knows.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
It was funny because I just got my email and it says, "Oh, your digital copy of RDH magazine." I was like, "Oh, okay." I click on the link and I'm at work, or I'm working from home, and I click on the link and I'm like, "Oh, look at all these people. Oh, they're all guys. Okay. Hey, that's Carlos. That's Carlos right there." And then
awesome.
I realized Elijah was on there. Andrew Johnston was on there. There's a few other people that I know. And I was like, hey. So it was like an ode to all the male hygienists. What do you think about that?
I think it's pretty cool. I read the article.
Yes.
And, when I went through in 96, 94, 95, 96, it was more rare to see a male hygienist. But, and all the ones you did see, a lot of the ones you did see were ex-military guys like myself.
Yeah.
They did it in the service, and they were like, hey, I got some GI Bill money. I already know my way around a tooth or two. Let me just take it to the next logical level, And for a while, I thought I wanted to go to dental school, and then, I had a little daughter, and I couldn't make it happen. Or I didn't, in hindsight, I feel like I don't want to say let myself down. I just chose to work and earn money instead of going further into debt. You know what I mean? And that kind of thing, which in the long term would have paid off. But at the time, it's tough. So I'll say to anybody, if you're thinking about, furthering your education while you're young and still have a few good years of working under your belt, I'd say go for it,
I thought about it. I told you this before, I think. It was, it was probably 10 years ago. I just had employers that were treating me like crap, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go to dental school and I'll work for myself. Screw you guys. So I started looking into it. I bought an old DAT textbook, and I started studying and looking into it and blah, blah, blah. And then what it boiled down to is we had just bought a house. We were kind of settled, and then the cost of dental school, because I wanted to go to SIUE in Alton, Illinois, because that's where my friend went. And it was going to be $300,000. Nice. And I was like, I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So, I don't have any doubt that had I had that get up and go, the people that I know that I look up to, they have that get up and go. I said I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it, by golly, and they do it. I'm kind of like, ooh, I think that'd be cool, but yeah, maybe not.
Yeah. You hear the baby?
Oh, yeah.
The dude's got some lungs on him.
Is he crying, or is he
No, he just yells out,
stop it!
He'll sit there and you hand him stuff, he'll whiz it across the room. Maybe not across the room, but he throws stuff.
Yeah. He'll try to hit you in the head.
He's getting so strong and so big, it's ridiculous, man.
So did you get did they get permission to use your photo?
Honestly, I don't know. That's a common one that I use for flyers and stuff. Mm-hmm. And maybe I'm crazy, but I don't remember having this conversation. I don't know if somebody submitted my stuff for me or.
Yeah. You were surprised. You were like, "What magazine?
What?"
And I should have.
What?
It's GQ magazine. You're on the cover.
I would have known you were lying then, No, but it I don't want to say without sounding too. It was a surprise. It was a surprise for sure. And a lot of those guys on there, I don't know all the people, but I know a lot of them. But yeah, I recognized Elijah and Andrew, like you said, and a couple other guys. And some people I knew by sight. I didn't remember their names, but I know I've met them here and there.
Yes.
So it was just nice to see, gentlemen, hygienists on there. Although I don't think anybody deserves any special praise just because I was born, a beautiful man, at the end of the day, we all do
with
the same
these lovely
work,
locks of
and,
Hasselhoff hair
and these pretty eyes and all. No, but it was just nice to work at something for over 20 years and then be on the cover of one of their premier monthly publications. You know what I mean? It felt really, really good. And I think now that I think about it, that I would have been very upset if I wasn't on there. Because I don't contribute to the world of dental hygiene in a scholastic kind of way or a business or, that type of thing.
Or any productive way.
Productive is a variable.
It's relative.
It's relative.
It's subjective.
I'll tell you what. Anybody who's ever met me, I've never had any bad words with anybody. Actually,
except me.
That's not entirely true. There's one or two people that, and they know who they are. That if we ever meet, they might get popped in the mouth. Maybe
I
not,
know who they are.
But they kind of earned it. But for the most part, I get along with everybody. Like if we don't get along, there's something wrong with you. Is how I look at it.
Yes.
And
yeah.
But so if we're out anywhere, me, Sandy, or just me by myself, don't be shy. Come up and say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's funny because with the Facebook group with Lighthearted RDH, it's very it's a little weird to be out and about and people recognize you because. I mean, I just started a Facebook group. Anybody can do that. It just happened to be fun and it became popular. And then I'm in my basement and I'm just from a podunk little town. But there was a time I was going to, gosh, I don't even remember. It was one of the dental conferences and I'm walking on the airplane. I'm getting on the airplane and these two girls turn and and then they looked at me and then they talked again and then I was kind of walking past what's going on there and then I get one chair past them and they go, "Are you Sandy Lee?" And I was like, "Yes." And they were part of my Facebook group and I was like, it's still 6 years later and then I worked for a dental product company where I would go to all these conferences and people would get to come up and say hi and stuff like that. And it's
sure.
It's weird. It's just weird, because.
But I think it fits our personalities.
Oh yeah. I would never, never knock anybody if they wanted to say hi. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's weird on my part. I don't know. I'm just me. I'm nobody special. I'm just me.
I did one show at the club Saturday night, and it was a slow weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. It's notoriously just a slow weekend because everybody's out of town. And anybody that's in town doesn't really want to go out, and then you throw COVID in the mix, and we're lucky we had a show at all, right?
Yeah.
Afterwards, I stand by the exit, and I say hi, thank you for coming out to everybody, just because... I'm just grateful that I have a job, one of my jobs, where I can go up there and just pretty much just shoot the breeze.
Right.
And I have some material, but sometimes, you want to try new stuff. And you're like, I'm going to try this. It sounds amazing. And then it doesn't hit. And then you make fun that it sucked. You know what I mean? And then people laugh at that. So
right.
I tried this joke this weekend. I go, well, happy Thanksgiving weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming out. And I go, I'm done. Leftovers. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. And this is Saturday night, right? I go, right before I left the house, my wife goes, listen, I made you a sandwich. I go, what is this? She goes, it's peanut butter and turkey. I'm like, that's not a thing. Get this off my plate. I'm done. Get it. This is not a thing. Come at me with a real sandwich. And it just, because it sounds like it would rhyme. And it made me chuckle. And again, there weren't that many people there, but the ones that were there, and I was just being me. I wasn't really trying. I was just real relaxed, and it was just having fun. And honestly, it's amazing that I get paid to do that. You know what I mean? It's just so much fun.
You're lucky she didn't make you one of those, like you cook the turkey and then you put it in the fridge later, and then it has all the little gel at the bottom. Peanut butter and turkey jelly sandwich. Wouldn't that be?
Oh. That makes me want to gag just thinking about it.
Yeah, I know. At least she didn't make you that.
And then, so I was telling some friends about that on Monday. Mm-hmm. Everybody laughs. One of the ladies goes, "That's my husband's favorite sandwich." I'm like, "You're pulling my leg." She goes, "No, salt and pepper and buttered toast, peanut butter, buttered toast," which is weird already. Buttered toast, peanut butter, and turkey, salt and pepper. I'm like,
what?
I go, "Where's he from? Is he from where, like, Barat's
like
from
aliens?"
or something? She's like, "No, from Michigan." And I'm like, "What? I've never heard of that."
That's weird.
Did
you kick her out?
I think she's pulling my leg.
I think she's full of it.
I'll tell you who it is later, but I think she's pulling my leg. But she swore up and down that's her husband.
Did you try it, though? Maybe it's amazing.
It just seems like, just off the top, it sounds like it would be extra dry.
But there's enough butter.
I don't know. But, that's not nice of me, because I'm willing to try anything once.
Yes.
I had black bear once, dude.
Ooh, like food?
Yeah. I took 2 bites, and I couldn't finish it. I fed it to the guy's dog. But
what did it
I tried it.
Like?
He made it into jerky. It was disgusting.
Was it real gamey?
Real tough.
Oh, I would imagine a bear would be tough.
They say if you cook it slow, it has like a pastrami type of like that kind of texture where it kind of falls apart.
Yeah.
But probably doesn't taste anything like pastrami.
Probably not.
No. Don't ruin pastrami for people, Carlos. But so my point is, I'll try anything once. So
yeah,
peanut butter and turkey might be a thing. Everybody else thought it was a joke, but evidently I'm wrong.
Buttered toast, salt and pepper, peanut butter, turkey. I guess we got a mission.
Yeah. That's gotta be better than the damn ghost pepper. I told my
probably
my son's father-in-law that I was talking about him on the podcast.
Yeah.
So his wife goes, "Oh, honey, you hear that? You're gonna be famous now." I'm like, "Slow down."
Like, whoa, lady.
Slow down. And I don't know if she's being sarcastic or what. I was like, we always joke that there's maybe 2 people listen to it. We have a few, but it's nowhere near. You're not going to get famous. No one cares about your barbecue. But yeah, he did it again.
Oh.
He had the ham, and I think the ham was store bought. I'm not, I'm not gonna hit him on that one. But my man threw that turkey and the green egg.
Oh yeah,
killed it, son. Killed it.
Now I've been talking to a lady. She's a hygienist, and I just welcomed her into Lighthearted RDH. But her and her boyfriend started a company, and they do marinades and rubs. So
you were telling me about it.
I talked her into sending us both a bottle. I think it's a marinade, so we can try that. Maybe have her on the show to talk about her secret recipe.
Sure. So
I told her she should be the first official rub of Off Your Flosser podcast.
We should put the word rub in front of it, like rub off your flosser.
Yeah.
See,
it would be perfect.
Yeah.
It would be perfect.
That's hilarious. So how does the marinade work? And I know this sounds like a stupid question. Do you just soak your meat in it?
Yes, Carlos. You take raw meat.
I'm sorry.
You put it in a bowl. You put marinade, and then I think she said you let it sit for half a day or something
so
like that.
Chicken,
Chicken,
beef, whatever.
Beef, steak, boom, peanuts. Ooh, you probably do that. Soak peanuts in marinade and then roast them.
That's not a bad idea, son.
I know. John and I make snack mix all the time, and I make it gluten free. So I use like gluten free pretzels and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You know, that reminded me of the fried peanuts that we got when we were in Tennessee that you were telling me
did
about
not
it.
like.
No, I liked them, but they were just so salty. It was ridiculous.
Oh. Yeah, I thought they were pretty good. The ones I had were not as salty. So if you get a chance to try them again.
It's a weird funk just popping the whole shell in your mouth and just...
It is weird.
Yeah.
It's a little bit crunchier than just eating the peanuts by themselves.
They were good, though, but too salty.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what that thing reminds me of that you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Snack mix is the bomb. It's good for little get-togethers. And you can make a bunch of it. Like, seriously, go get you... If you aren't gluten-free, then you can get pretzels, Cheez-Its, peanuts... What else? Chex cereal.
Okay.
You could even just do saltines. Like, just get saltines and line a pan with saltine crackers, pour the oil in and mix them and do the same thing. And then you have amazing crackers.
Sounds pretty good, man.
It's good.
One of my doctors that I worked with, and speaking of which, I'm going up to the office to see him tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Your old doc?
Chipped a filling or something, man.
Oh, boy.
So I got to get this repaired.
Do you grind your
yeah.
teeth? Do you wear a night guard?
No. I'm working on it. I'm getting something done for it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I chipped 2 teeth. I have a night guard. I've had it for a long time, and I would not wear it. I would wear it. I would not wear it. I would wear it. And then I chipped a tooth, and I was like, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. But it didn't click, like, wear your night guard. And then I chipped another tooth. Since that day, I have not gone one night without it.
You taking on trips and stuff?
Yep. I have to. I want all my teeth to chip off and fall out. Nope.
So anyway, I'm getting this filling. I'm going to try to get it patched up tomorrow. If not, I'm going to make an appointment. But I told him I would stop by and say hi. So I have a meeting in the morning, and then I'm going up in the afternoon. So I think he's the only one that knows that I'm coming through. So it'll be nice just to sort of surprise everybody, you know.
Are you going to bring him cupcakes?
The ghost pepper cupcakes?
Yeah, like we talked about.
No, I didn't think that far ahead.
You should plan better.
I know. I kind of let myself down on that one.
You sure did.
You know. But anyway, this guy's wife, she's also a dentist, and is a super fit young lady. I mean, I don't want to say it without sounding like she looks like she spends a couple nights on a Pilates table.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
One of those machines.
A week, yeah. You know what I mean? With the she's like long and lean. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's an amazing baker. She bakes her ass off.
Oh.
So there's a mentally, it's hard for me to accept somebody who's fit and healthy who makes this level of treats. You know?
Yeah.
And around the holidays,
it does feel like it doesn't go together.
It doesn't. Doesn't. It's like
it's like peanut butter and turkey jelly.
Oh, yeah. Some things just don't belong together. They shouldn't exist. But anyway, she makes this trail mix peanut butter coated Chex thing like you were talking about.
With powdered sugar?
I don't think it has powdered sugar in it, but it's just got like melted peanut butter and like, hell, I don't know what's in it. The pretzel sticks, those little mini pretzel sticks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all maybe M&Ms. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's like the trail mix from heaven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he brings a giant plastic bag of this thing.
Oh, wow.
A little bow on it. Dude, I'm back there scooping out cupfuls of it. And then I'll come back an hour later, grab another cupful. You know, the little coffee cup, deals.
Yeah.
And I must eat half the thing by myself, dude. It is just, it's sinfully good.
I would probably do the same.
It's so good that it's bad, or it's so bad that it's good. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to leave it alone. And I'm like, oh yeah, oh my God, I forgot. She makes this. Oh, I
so you're hoping there's some tomorrow?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you know. I hope you didn't forget that I'm coming. She makes this pumpkin bread with like chocolate chunks in it.
Oh wow,
Sandy, dude.
I'm not a pumpkin fan, but I'd probably try it.
It's not overpowering. Neither am I. It's subtle. You know, it kind of massages the back of your tongue. Where it's like, hey, remember me? I'm kind of pumpkin over here. So it's not in your face. But the chocolate chunks, son, dude, you sit down with a cup of coffee, you'll eat half that damn cake. This shit is ridiculous. It's delicious.
Good thing she doesn't work at my house or my work.
Yeah, no, it's like some people that, like, I can feed myself. I'm not going to starve. But some people are artistic. Like John, to me, it sounds like he's got artistic skills with food. They just bring out flavors. It's like,
watching him cook is, I love it.
It sounds like he can chop things real nice and evenly. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, nothing bothers me more than somebody who, it says diced onion and they cut it in half and throw it in. I'm like, dude, that's not diced, man. What are you doing? Yeah.
I do this. I cut it and then I'm like, that's not right. I don't know.
And they're all irregular and goofy looking.
Oh yeah. Like, don't expect any of my onions to look the same.
Yeah.
It's like a puzzle piece.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, some people just are talented at different things, man. So I'm still trying to find mine.
I know. I was about to say the same. Because I mean, apparently I can guess coffee, but we won't know until the replay. Damn
Can't remember which one it was. That's ridiculous. We should have written it down. I knew that was going to happen.
I was like, how are we going to forget? I mean, it's like so simple.
You know who Dana Myers is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was working on something today, and I've already exhausted. She didn't say anything, but I exhausted my limit of questions with Michelle. All right. So at one point, I'm sitting here, and I don't know if it was low blood sugar. I don't know if it was I was just sleepy, if I needed to get up and just stretch. I don't know what it was. But your eyes just kind of glaze over. And I was trying to answer this one question for like 30 minutes, right? So I'm clicking back and forth. And then when I get to one page, I forgot what I was trying to think. Like it was starting to short circuit, you know?
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? Let me just call Dana. And she's like, oh, what a pleasant surprise. She's super pleasant. I've never seen her in a bad mood. And frankly, that scares me even more than somebody who's a visible psychopath. You know what I mean? You got to sneeze?
Yes. Yeah. I think it's gone.
I don't know how you wrestled that away like that.
Oh, that was close too.
Yeah,
it was like
you were wrestling with it.
No!
Yeah. Not you. Anyway, as soon as I asked her the question, the answer hit me. And I go, I feel like the biggest idiot in the world right now. And she was like, no. Well, you got what you were looking for, so it's not a wasted call. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, that's a positive way to look at it, you know? So thank you for not making me feel like an idiot, you know?
Had you called Michelle, she would have been like, remember we talked about this? Remember?
Actually, she's been more than patient with me. Seriously, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
But
no,
I know that I'm getting close to whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, if the roles were reversed, I would have been upset 40 questions ago. So I know it's got to be coming soon.
You know, and I usually can figure stuff out on my own. But I got stuck on this one thing. And she's like, listen, just do one for whatever it was, right? And I go,
Yeah.
okay. But I didn't want to push it. But but if you don't know, it's better than messing it up, you know?
True.
That's how I look
you
at
cannot, it. You can't be afraid to ask questions.
And I go, look, I didn't want to do this because da-da-da-da-da. She goes, oh, great. No, that's good. Go this direction.
Yes.
So there's no dumb questions, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Just dumb people.
You know, now, my thing is, if you have a question, there's no dumb questions. But if you ask me the same question 3 times,
The second and third time are dumb.
I'm going to start wondering if something's wrong with you. You know what I mean? 'Cause you should write that down. You know, make a note, do something. But yeah, so we worked Saturday night at the club, and the drive home was about 50 minutes.
5-0.
5-0, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have dinner because I didn't want to go in on a full stomach, right? Mm-hmm. So I was a little hungry leaving. They canceled the second show. So that means I can make it to my favorite taco stand
Yes.
before they close at midnight. Have I told you about this place? With the
no,
carne
but,
asada
like,
tacos?
Yeah, like I text you and you said you were getting tacos
Bro.
to die for.
Yeah, man. Legit. Like, it's like a little hole in the wall. Like, the booths are small. I don't know who eats in
Yeah.
this place, all right?
The what are small?
The booths.
Oh. Okay.
Different. And I'm not making fun, but it's like they're made for children. Or adults that are 5'7" and
Papitas?
about 150 pounds. They're not made for big dudes, right?
Yeah.
But you pull up to the drive-through, hola, you know what I mean? You know, that type of thing. And you're like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, this shit's going to be delicious, bro. So I was gonna get just one big burrito. I was like, nah, let me get a couple small tacos on this. And it's just so flavorful. So good. So good. But it's in a sketchy part of town. Right next door, there's an adult bookstore.
Oh, ooh. You
That
can have a
sells
taco and a book.
adult accoutrement, you know what I'm saying? And you see sketchy characters coming on and off that bus right there on the corner there.
With
And
trench coats.
And it's just a sketchy damn corner, dude. But those tacos are so good, it's kind of worth getting shot.
Getting shanked.
Yeah. By some crackhead.
This is a 2-shank taco.
Dude, it's so good. Do you have a spot like that you're like, I really shouldn't go here, but the burger's so good or whatever?
I'm big about Thai food. Like, I go through spurts where I just love Thai food. Monday, yesterday, I worked, like, into my lunch a little ways because, you know, some patients, especially new ones, like, you just never know. Are they going to be full of cavities everywhere and you got to sit there and talk to them a little bit? Or are they going to have, like, nothing and you're in and out? Well, this one took forever.
Sure.
So I was pretty much halfway through lunch and everybody got Thai food. And so by the time I sat down to eat it, it was lukewarm. And Mama don't like no lukewarm Thai food. So
What'd you get? Like the little coconut soup thing?
it's yellow curry chicken. So it's got chicken, yellow curry, and potatoes and cashews. And it's got like the coconut milk, you know, cream sauce, whatever.
Sure.
And then it comes with a little side of rice. And I got some crab rangoon, which I'm not supposed to have, but
Right now, we're just being like verbal obesity is what we're doing.
yeah. Our mouths
Right?
are so fat.
Yeah.
Fat. Yeah.
All right. So I think we're good for 111. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's good.
We talked about nothing for like an hour. Is what this was.
We talked about your magazine cover. We talked about taste buds
I didn't
and
do anything.
why we're fat because of our taste buds. It's their fault.
Yeah, it's really it's science.
So should you take a hot a metal spoon, put a fire under it, and then burn off your taste buds as a diet plan?
I think that might hurt. That might help till everything healed. You know. Do you think your
Would
taste
they
buds
grow
will grow
back?
back?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
People eat hot stuff all the time.
Yeah, but that's not like that's more of a chemical burn. This is a physical like
Damage.
like if you burn your fingertips off, like your fingerprints, do they come back?
I think they do.
Like eventually? That's one more thing. That's
question.
the mastermind of bank robbery type stuff is you burn your fingertips off. So you can go and commit the crimes, and then when they take you in, if you get caught, they do the thing where you put your fingertips on there, and then they'll be like, "Oh, it can't be this person because they don't have fingertips prints."
But if you've been arrested before with the non-fingertip self, you match the no fingertips to the no. You know what I'm saying?
But if two people have no fingertips, who done it?
That's true.
You never know.
Right.
So I guess the best crime would be to go rob a bank, burn people's fingerprints off, and then if you get caught, you'd be like, well, what if it was Joe over there? He doesn't have any fingertips either. And what about Karen? She looks suspicious. Karen.
Could have been any one of us.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, no, she burned our fingerprints off. And I'll be like, no, they burned mine off. Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah. We're all hurting.
Yep.
You know, I think if you were born in the 20s, you'd have been one of those hanging off the side of a Ford, a black Buick or something with a Tommy gun, just holding up banks and stuff.
With the round thing. Beep, 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 beep. Yes.
Yeah, with the
machine
50
gun,
round drum.
Tommy gun.
Yeah.
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 Totally. And the
totally
shoes
see
were
that.
probably a lot more comfortable too.
You think? But everybody wore shoes back then, so they were probably pretty good, is what I'm saying.
And they were more handmade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway.
The golden age.
Yeah, the golden age of bank robbery and stuff.
Yeah. Good times, man. Good times.
That was pretty good. Episode 111.
111.
Yeah, we
Prom
covered
or
a
not.
lot.
Doesn't matter.
Covered the whole gambit
You know?
of things.
Anyway, thanks again, RDH Magazine. It was an honor, and thank you so much for having me on there. And if you ever want to do an interview with us,
Yeah, we could do that.
Wild and Crazy Hygienist,
Wild and crazy guys.
you know, let's do something. All right, Sandra.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
a good-
Go
have a good
subscribe
week.
to us on Apple
iTunes.
Podcasts and and iTunes.
Is it still iTunes or is it Apple Music now? Or Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast is separate from music now.
Yeah.
Was it always? Yeah, because at one point it was together.
Right.
So go find us there. You can write a review too, and then subscribe on YouTube because we're still waiting to hit a 125 subscriber count, and then we have Aflex assist
Still
arm.
got that Aflex
HVE.
arm. You know.
Yeah, we got to make 125 or else it ain't happening.
You know. Yeah, go to episode 106. That's the one where you have to leave a comment on, and we pick one of the people that left a comment on 106 to get that brand new Aflex Assist HVE system, hose, funnels, the whole shebang.
Infinity
arm.
hose by itself is worth it. Boom.
Yeah, so 106, and while you're there, just subscribe to us on iTunes,
Why not?
on YouTube.
Why not?
Damn it. It all rhymes. All right. I got stuff to do.
YouTunes. Get on YouTunes and find us.
You know? on your twit face.
Yeah.
You know?
Your me book.
This is degenerating quickly.
Yes.
All right. Well, have a good night. Thanks for doing it on a Tuesday. And I'll let you know how the visit to the office goes tomorrow, if I get my tooth chip fixed or not. And then, thanks again, guys. Go floss yourselves.
Yep. Have a good night and go floss yourselves.
Boom. There you go. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.